Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And inside of today's video, we got some exciting news because Fang and Edgar have received emergency nerfs literally an hour ago. So with the maintenance, we were successful, guys. Two brawlers that were completely breaking the game. I'm glad. Normally, I know I'm not really one to call for emergency nerfs that quickly, but it just had to happen. It had to happen. I was even asking for a nerf before Fang even came into the game. That's how broken I know this brawler was going to be. But we still need to test him out and see whether it actually has, you know, just fixed anything. Because I've tried some things. I don't know, it still feels pretty strong. But let's quickly go through what has actually came with the maintenance and the optional update as well. Win streak is back and fixed, which I'm very glad about. I'm going to be pushing a lot of ladder as soon as this video is done. There was some gadget damage fixes as well. Play again, quest difficulty is now lower, which we love to see. And this is the juicy stuff. So Fang, you can see hypercharge charge rate decrease from 20 from 40. So that's essentially in numbers halved, right? It takes double the amount to get your hypercharge now. I don't know. I mean, there could have been maybe a little bit more clear with the nerf, but we'll take it. Again, we've got to see it in game. And then also the hypercharge shield decreased to 15% from 25%. So that means it's going to be a little bit more easier to take down Fang when he supers in, which again, I'm happy about, but I'm still, at the same time, 15% is still a lot, right? It should just be 5% or 0. So I guess we can take it for now. And then Edgar received a nerf with a hypercharge charge rate decreased from 20 to 25 from 40. So nearly another half of a nerf. So that means it will take double the time as well with Edgar. But let's quickly test them out in the training kit. Okay, so let's test out the brand new hypercharge charge rate, especially with the fresh kicks. That's one thing I'm interested to see. So we're going to just shoot this bot 2 times so we can cycle that, and then straight away with the fresh kicks we can see how much it charges up. So we're gonna hit someone straight afterwards anyways, but you see here basically with a super and a fresh kicks kill, it's essentially half, which I think that's been nerfed a little bit. Let's go and get another fresh kicks kill and see how much it does up again. A quarter. So a fresh kicks kill will charge the hypercharge a quarter now, essentially, which is much better. Before it was way too broken. You could literally get near enough half of it, I think, with just 1 kill. So it will now require 4 kills with fresh kicks to cycle it, which I absolutely love. So I think it's definitely gonna hurt Fang a lot, but I still think it's going to be pretty broken because just still the mechanic of going through walls is so strong. So now let's have a look, see whether the hypercharge nerf did much with Edgar. You can see already the hypercharge is charging automatically, which of course is really strong. So let's pop the gadget and see the difference. Pretty much it was about a third, I think. Okay, that's gone down to a quarter as well. You love to see it. So typically I'll just pop a gadget and then, I don't know, let's just say I'll run into like an 8k HP brawler. I'd take them down, probably die in the meantime, and then I'll have another super basically available when I'm about to respawn again. So I'm just imagining this is in game, and then I can just jump in. Say if I just die again, I could pop another gadget. Would that actually fully charge that up? No. Okay, so it looks like you need essentially 3 gadgets to fully charge your hypercharge, which is still pretty strong, right? You have a click of a green button to charge such a broken mechanic, and of course the hypercharge itself is still really strong with Edgar. You can see the charge rate back from this, just absolutely insane amount of supers you can cycle, but it's definitely going to impact him. You can't just relentlessly spam your gadget and expect a hypercharge. So I expect this still to be pretty strong, but let's test it out in game. So hopping into the first game, then we're going to be testing out Fang, seeing if his hypercharge is still pretty broken. My guess is that he's going to be still really strong, but it's just going to be nowhere near as overpowering as before, which again I really like, because I thought the team were going to go on vacation, which of course they can, but not with a broken brawler. So I'm glad now we can pop hypercharge here. Oh, I mean hypercharge just my super here on Colt. Okay, that was some terrible Fang gameplay, excuse me, but still we can charge a lot of our hypercharge from this primo, and we're only halfway to our hypercharge, which I think beforehand I probably would have been like 3/4 maybe even to it. So already liking the changes. Hopefully nice, they can let me kill that bell, and I've still not got my hypercharge, which is kind of crazy. I'm still hitting this primo with no hypercharge. Okay, I like this a lot more as a quick fix. It definitely needed some nerf, and it's looking good. About to get my hypercharge still though, so it's about to be absolutely crazy. We're just going to spam this relentlessly. We've got another super. We can just go through the wall. I mean, the hypercharge itself is still broken. I don't know. I'm not fully convinced by it just yet, But it's nice. It's not just brain dead, like literally brain dead. At least it takes you a while to charge the brain dead hypercharge. But I mean, 7-0. Yeah, he's still going to be an S tier brawler in my opinion. Let's hop into Edgar now. Alright guys, to test it out, Edgar now against real players. Let's see whether he's still really OP. If you've been seeing my Twitter or just my streams, you know how broken Edgar was before. I was telling you guys, my prediction wasn't wrong whatsoever. I knew just how strong this brawler would be with hypercharge. And again, I was doing Mega Pick yesterday, and I was just running through everyone, even playing him on Shooting Star, for example, and carrying. That's how strong he was. So nice early goal there. I'm going to pop my next gadget when I'm about to jump in here. So, oh, that was a bit of a bad jump, but at least I can get a lot of his hypercharge charged up. Good kill from my Fang here. I don't want to jump on a swipe because I'm going to waste a lot of my super, if you get what I mean. Like, I want to make sure I'm charging the super up, but my hypercharge is about to be ready, and the hypercharge itself with Edgar is just absolutely insane. Just look at this. I'm able to just jump everywhere. I'm not even like thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just spamming buttons and just running in. So again, a little bit of a nice nerf, but Edgar's still going to be strong. It's not going to be as overpowering as before. For them to emergency nerf a brawler, especially now with Adrian on the team, who is really good at balancing. Like, a lot of people give him stick, but he is very good with balancing in my opinion. I've had so many discussions with him, and I think he's amazing at it. So for him to emergency nerf something, I think just goes to show just how broken they were in the data as well. So I'm glad they listened to the community, because it definitely was a big problem. I'm just still thinking they're probably going to be minimum 8 brawlers. It's not going to be like this big fix with them, but it's good. They're not completely brain dead right now. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below whether you feel like these nerfs were justified or even that good. I mean, personally, I think they're pretty good. That's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.